So, in this food genre or food series, let us see the top 10 fascinating food facts. Number 10, butter tea. Fascinating fact is in Tibet, a common drink is butter tea made from yak butter, salt, and tea. The average Tibetan can drink 50 to 60 cups of this tea in any one day. It is made by drying Chinese tea in the road for several days. The tea is then boiled up for up to half a day and churned in bamboo churns to which salt, a pinch of soda, and rancid butter have been added. When drinking the tea, you can blow the scum from the butter away from the edge of the cup and sip. So, number 9, hot chocolate. Fascinating fact is the ancient Mayans made truly hot chocolate. They added chilies and corn to it. The first records of chocolate being used for drinking come from residue found in ancient Mayan pots dating back to the 5th century AD. The drink was made by pounding chocolate beans into a paste, which was then mixed with water, chili peppers, corn oil, cornmeal, and assorted spices. The drink was then poured back and forth between a cup and pot, which gave it a foamy head. This was drunk cold, and people of all classes drank it regularly. Number 8, mysterious history of donuts. Fascinating fact is no one really knows when donuts were invented or who invented them. Donuts are dog nuts in UK English. We call in UK English dog nuts were originally made as a long twist of a dog, not in the ring form that is most common these days. It was also common in England for donuts to be made in a ball shaped and injected with jam after they were cooked. This is still very common. Both methods of cooking involve human intervention, as the ball and the twist will turn itself over when the underside is cooked. Number 7, apple, potato, or onion. Fascinating fact is apples, potatoes, and onions all taste the same when eaten with your nose plugged. As a child, we had a science class in which we were blindfolded, had our noses plugged, and given an apple or onion to eat. We were not told which of the two we would be given. Not one person was able to state which was which. This shows the incredibly important part the nose plays in the sense of taste. In the fact that the three items have a similar consistency makes it virtually impossible to tell them apart without the sense of smell. Number 6, floating eggs. The fascinating fact about floating eggs is when an egg floats in water, it has gone bad and should not be eaten. As eggs are gases build inside the shell, making it more buoyant. This is the best way to test whether an egg has gone rotten without having to break open the shell, risking the foul odor escaping. So, when an egg is extremely fresh, it will lie on its side at the bottom of the glass of the water. Next thing is number 5, vanilla junkie. Fascinating fact is the consumption of natural vanilla causes the body to release catecholamines, including adrenaline, considered to be mildly addictive. When a vanilla plants were first exported from Mexico to other tropical climes, they flowed when they flowered, but would not produce vanilla pods. It was discovered a bee native to Mexico was the only creature that could pollinate vanilla flowers. So next thing is number 4, banana trees. Fascinating fact about banana trees is banana trees are not actually trees. They are giant herbs. The large stem mistaken for a trunk on a banana tree is actually a pseudostem, meaning a fake stem. Each pseudostem provides a single bunch of yellow, green, or red bananas. This then dies and is replaced by another pseudostem. Smaller bunches of bananas are actually called hands, not bunches, which can weigh up to 110 pounds. Number 3, brain freeze. The fascinating fact about brain freeze is the term brain freeze was invented by 7 to 11 to explain the pain one feels when drinking a Slurpee too fast. Believe it or not, there is a real scientific name for brain freeze. Sphenoplatin ganglioneuralgia. Try saying that 5 times fast. When sometime something very cold, usually ice cream, touches the top palate of the mouth, it causes the blood vessel to constrict. This makes the nerves send a signal to the brain to reopen them. So next thing is ancient sauce. Number 2, ancient sauce. The fascinating fact about ancient sauce is ketchup was originally a fish sauce originating in the Orient. Two words from the Fijian region of China were used to describe a fish brain or sauce and a tomato sauce. Both words bear a striking resemblance in sound to the word ketchup. Ki sap and kyo chap. Early Western ketchups were made with fish and spices or mushrooms. The last thing and number 1 is feel good with 7 Up. Fascinating fact about 7 Up, invented in 1920, contained lithium, the drug now commonly prescribed to sufferers of bipolar disorder. The drink was originally marketed as a hangover cure due to the inclusion of lithium citrate. It was released just a few years before the Wall Street crash of the 1920s and marketed under the name Bib label lithiated lemon lime soda. Quite a mouthful. The name was changed to 7 Up shortly after its release, but lithium remained one of the ingredients until 1950. So these are the top 10 fascinating food facts.